This time on Roadkill Garage, I bring a Subaru to the table and we take both of these cars sky high.
We have a blast while it lasts.
Boom!
Freiberger's out of town on a top secret mission, but don't worry, he will be back. Meanwhile, we have Wiley Ray Stevens. He brought this, and it looks like a full-blown Subaru rally car to me.
Well, it's a Subaru Impreza wagon. It's all-wheel drive, it's turbo, and it's a 5-speed. It's a heck of a lot of fun.
It looks like it would be, man, but I've never even been in one of these things, so I really don't know, man.
You're never gonna know until we go for a spin.
Let's do it, dude.
Let's do it. This is my 2006 Subaru WRX wagon. It's a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder with itty-bitty baby turbo. It creates 230 horsepower stock from the factory and 210 foot-pounds of torque. I wouldn't call this thing a rally car just yet, but with the couple upgrades I have planned for it, we might just get there. Don't forget to buckle up.
No, I won't. Don't wreck it yet. Huh, a pretty good wheel, man.
Not bad, huh?
So far, that was a pretty good display of the vehicle handling, Wiley.
It does handle. You point it in the direction you want to go. You mash the throttle, and it goes exactly where you point it.
So far.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was close to hitting a tree.
Sorry. There was no trees. All right.
They're pretty good at the high RPM, the little boxer 4-cylinder.
It seems to do pretty good. These do tend to blow head gaskets, so you want to make sure you at least warm the car up very well.
Oh, nice Brody, bro.
Yeah, off-road, look how smooth it is. What do you think about doing a 0 to 60 test?
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
That's the best I have, sorry.
Shout out when you hit 60.
And 60.
8.14.
That's pretty slow.
Yeah.
It needs to spool a little sooner. The turbo doesn't really engage until we hit like 3,500 RPM, almost 4 grand.
Where are you shifting it at?
6,500.
Hold on a second. Pull over here for a second.
Yeah, sure.
Check something out.
What's up, Steve?
Just take a look at what it's like from the driver's seat.
Oh, you want to try it out? Oh, like a natural.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, you like that?
Go ahead and find second. Where's second?
You got to push the clutch all the way in. With the clutch being all the way down and the gearbox totally sloppy, it's almost a sure miss on the gear switch.
Actually, the motor's pretty tough. It hasn't even blown up yet.
Yeah, don't blow it, please.
It's not going to be up to me, Wiley. The motor will live or die on its own accord. All I can do is drive the car.
Your foot might have a slight amount of influence on that, though. Oh, you learned a thing or two, huh?
Yeah, man, I mean, the handling on this thing's great. I mean, it can use a little more power, I think. I guess that's about it, really. It's good on dirt.
It needs a little bit more traction, and it definitely needs that shifter fixed.
In a dirt race, it would be pretty indomitable, but I think I might have something for you, bro.
Really? What would that be?
ORC. You've probably seen this car before. We call it the Off-Road Challenger. Originally, it was the Dirt Track Challenger because this car was a dirt track race car. Freiberger and Finnegan bought it up in Washington State, did a few Brodies and stuff like that, and later on they took it to Roadkill Nights, drag raced it with the tunnel ram on the 318 that was in it, and it was pretty slow. From there it kind of moved over to Roadkill Garage. We did this whole transformation to the Off-Road Challenger, and we took it to a lava gravel pit and almost died in a huge sandstorm. The engine was completely engulfed in sand and ruined, so we bought an old Dodge truck and we pulled the engine out. It's a 360 Mopar, so that was an upgrade, and better yet, it was was a 92 360, which arguably has the best cylinder heads that small block Mopars ever came with. Now, I think it can use a little bit more power, so the one thing we're gonna do with it is put a hot cam in it. I think that's gonna really wake up this 360, and it'll be more than enough to handle Wiley's Subaru.
This is the cam you wanted to use? It looks used
Well,
already.
That's because it is used. This came out of the 318 that was in the car before we put the 360 in it.
Oh, okay.
It's a Comp XE 268. It's their extreme energy line of hydraulic flat tap. It's
Right.
224, 230 at 50, 477, 480 lift. With the stock heads, you're limited on how much lift you can put in because the
Right.
retainers will hit the top of the guide. That'll happen at about 500 lift, so this is going to be safe, but it'll work really good.
All right, Steve, I got most of the pulley system apart here. Oh, and a nice new hole in the radiator.
The front cover is glued on there, and you just go. There's a bolt left in it somewhere. You know what it is?
Silicone?
That broken bolt right there.
Oh,
I think I have a plan.
what, fire?
No.
That's normally the answer.
It is, actually. That was a good guess. I heard something pop. Did you?
Doesn't sound good at all, yeah.
No, it didn't.
All right. Oh. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, the right tool for the job.
Look at that. Fully sheared. This is a link type chain, which isn't the best. The roller's a little better, and this one is totally worn out. Luckily, Steve's got a full storehouse of Mopar parts back in the back, and he even has a performance timing chain, so we're gonna end up putting that on there.
Cam coming out, Wiley?
Stuck.
Yeah. Ooh, don't do that. You might knock the back plug out. Pull it out as much as it goes.
Sorry. Oh, it'll get a little lip on there? Or
Sometimes it builds up just a little ridge of varnish on it from the oil.
what? Oh, okay, some crusties.
Yeah.
It just barely doesn't fit. Maybe if we go sideways. Oh, dude, she's out.
I kind of figured this engine had exhaust valve rotators, and what that does is it helps with the longevity of the exhaust valve seats. But the mechanism that it uses to do that is a special retainer that has a built-in bearing, and it lets the valve rotate with the retainer. But it's way thicker than a stock retainer right here. And what that does is it gives you less clearance for springs, and it gives you less retainer to guide clearance. And because of that, the spring that goes with it's way shorter. The effect of that is going to be you don't have clearance for a big cam. The retainer is going to hit the guide, and on top of that, the stock springs are super, super weak. It would have been marginal at high RPM at best. So since I had to take the exhaust apart at minimum because of the clearance issue, I just figured I would upgrade the springs. I went with a Comp number 901 spring. It gives me a 125-pound seat load, about 325 open, which is just about perfect for a high-performance flat-tapped cam. You can see the thickness of the wire the spring is wound from is way, way heavier duty on the Comp spring than it is on the Stalker. Also, the Comp spring has a flat wound damper, and what that does is it helps prevent spring surge, which helps stabilize the valve train. This will control our high-performance cam, and this is going to limit our RPM for sure. I'll pipe compressed air into the cylinder to hold valves up. You don't want them to drop in the hole or you'll have big, big trouble. I'll just go around the whole engine, swap out the springs, and then this cam will be able to deliver the performance that it's meant to. One of the things about connecting the compressed air to the cylinder to hold up the valve is you can also do a little bit of engine diagnosis. I noticed when I hooked the air up to number 7, I was getting a lot of leakage past the intake valve, and that's probably a bent or burnt valve. That's pretty bad. We have to have this thing running today, so I'm going to have to live with it, but eventually that's going to be either a valve job or maybe some new aftermarket heads. I'm not sure right now, but we're just going to put it back together and live with it. I'm gonna go after that broken water pump bolt that's stuck in the block. Now, that goes right into the water jacket, so what happens a lot of times is it gets rusted on the backside, and that just freezes it solid. My plan is to heat it up cherry red with the oxyacetylene torch, and then I'll quench it with a little bit of penetrating oil, and usually that'll break it loose where you can back it out. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Wish me luck. That is the way you do it. Now, I've put regular motor oil on all of the journals, and I'm using Isky Rev Lube Moly lubricant on the lobes. And you don't really need to slop it on super thick, but you want to have complete coverage. The Moly Lube's got some traction to it, and I really think that it helps it continue lubing for those critical few seconds, whereas mostly anything that's liquid is just gonna like wipe off instantly.
Before the oilers pressurize?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stab it in, Steve.
All right. Yeah.
I do like your little tip about using the distributor gear drive shaft as a handle to get the cam in and out. While Steve's finishing up installing all the lifters, I've got the new timing gear set, which is the high-performance roller style chain, and I'm gonna start putting this together along with the rest of the front dress, and hopefully we can have this thing fired up by tonight.
I've got a confession to make, Wiley.
Oh no, what?
That came off of an engine that I blew up in
Oh, good.
my satellite.
This is from the satellite?
Yeah.
No way, so we're putting all the used broken parts in this motor.
Well, the thing is, I mean, that's a double row timing chain. It's bulletproof. It's in good shape, so I'm just gonna reuse it. Okay, that's the carburetor on. I've got the distributor stabbed in place. Wiley's getting the front dress finished up. We're pretty close to firing this thing up. Hopefully it runs perfectly. I think we're ready to fire this thing up. I'm not too sure about the quality of the single point distributor we've got in there. It ran before, but I didn't like the rotor phasing, to be honest with you. So there may be a problem, there may not be. We're about to find out. Wiley, you want to climb in and man the controls?
Keep it running for how long to break in the cam?
I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes should be plenty. So here goes nothing.
All right, here we go.
Sounds retarded. I advanced it quite a bit. Ooh-wee. That's a good fireball.
That was better.
Is there a giant vacuum leak somewhere here? Oh, something's melting.
Oh, something is melting. I'm unplugging the battery.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm getting out of the car.
No, you're okay. The alternator field wire was grounding. It wasn't plugged in good into the alternator.
The whole car is full of smoke, so I'm gonna get out for a second.
Yeah, that also operates the ignition system.
Ready?
I think as ready as I will be. Go for it. Satisfied with the way this thing ran. It looks like the cam break-in went just fine, no problems. Maybe a little more fine-tuning, and this thing is 100% dialed in. Wiley, what are we gonna do next?
Subaru.
We'll hit it hard in the morning, bro.
Sounds good. Nice work today.
Thanks, man.
This is the EJ255. It's the stock motor in the 2006 WRX and WRX wagon. It's a 2.5-liter opposed piston turbocharged engine, and as you can see, everything in here is still pretty much stock. It's gonna need a little bit of help breathing, so I'm gonna start by upgrading the airflow through the engine by adding a cold air intake and a downpipe off the turbo. I've got Steve over here taking apart the intake for me so I can tell you a little bit about the Cobb air intake system here. It comes with a high-performance reusable cone-shaped filter. You've got your standard air ducting and also the relocation for the mass airflow sensor. We also have the entire cold air intake box, which is going to replace the old stock-style paper filter air intake box, which Steve is pulling out right now. Sweet.
Want to do
Steve.
something with that?
Yeah. Trash it. Looks like we're moving on to downpipe and exhaust next. It seems that we can't get the last nut off the downpipe, so we're gonna have to actually take the intercooler out and heat it up with the acetylene torch and try and break it loose. Wow, you've done it!
Yeah.
So here's the justification for upgrading the downpipe. This is the stock one. As you can see, we have like a 2¼ inch hole here for exhaust flow. And then also the other half of the turbo exhaust is blocked off on here. And here we have a completely plugged cat. So that's not really gonna do us any favors. The replacement is this. It's the Turbo SX downpipe. This is a 3-inch downpipe. And on the turbo side, you can see it's not blocked off at all. So that's gonna help us with a lot more flow. And over here, we have 0 catalytic converter. But I did go ahead and buy the second piece, which has a high flow cat. It's got the O2 bung, 3-inch tube as well, so it should flow a heck of a lot better.
There was no gasket on the downpipe. I'm just gonna give it a very light smear of high-temp silicone. I think this should drop right in.
One thing that's bothered me about this car the entire time I've owned it is the shifter. It's got so much slop in here that you really can't tell what gear you're in. If you go to first, you've got as much play as what your normal neutral should have. So when you're shifting from second to third, it's really easy to go from second to fifth because there's just so much play in here. So I'm gonna climb under there and fix that. All right, we found the culprit. It was this piece of linkage here for the shifter that is completely worn out. All of the rubbers and everything are completely blown out of it, and as you can hear, it's metal on metal. So that thing is done. Luckily, I suspected that was the issue, and I bought a new one, which has all the rubbers in it, because it's brand new. So I'm gonna throw this piece in, and hopefully it solves our sloppy shifter situation. Let's try the second to third shift. Perfect. Second to fifth. I think that fixed it. Only a couple things left to do.
When we took this thing off-road, we noticed that the front suspension was pretty worn out, so we're gonna take the struts off and put these new Duralast ones on. Come on, Wiley, let's get those wheels off.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Remember what I was saying about it comes apart like Legos?
Yeah, it does.
All right, guide me in. I'm gonna... Oh, not the paint.
No, you chipped the paint, Wiley. When you're putting struts in, you have to make sure that the studs clear the front fender. You're gonna mar up the whole car. Actually, I don't care, it's your car.
Yeah, I don't care either. We've upgraded almost every component for airflow in and out of the motor. And to compensate for fuel, I got the Cobb Access Port V3, which is pretty much just a plug-and-play tuner, and it also has the ability for custom maps and tuning. But for now, I'm just gonna pick one of the off-the-shelf tunes and call it good.
All right, Wiley, there's no way you're putting this stock intercooler back in, right? I mean,
I was gonna put it back in, but the guys from Grim Speed sent me this.
Whoa.
It's the oversized top-mount intercooler kit for this car specifically.
no, it looks really good, man.
It's like twice the size,
Yeah,
twice the flow.
It's gonna work way better.
All right, I'm gonna throw it in.
The final part of the intercooler installation is this new splitter that comes with the Grim Speed parts. It directs the airflow right to the intercooler, and it also seals to the intercooler with some weather strip around it.
Hopefully it closes, and hopefully I don't have to open this again. It's finally time for wheels and tires, and we are not gonna put these back on the car. We went with something a little more meatier. Boom! These are a 15-inch Sparco wheel and a gravel tire. It's a 205/65 R15. These should provide the traction that we're looking for. The only thing is, I don't know how well they're gonna fit on the car, so time to find out.
Looks pretty
Whoa!
good. It's pretty aggressive.
It doesn't look like it rubs anywhere.
Bounce it up and down and let's see. How are the struts?
Way tighter. Okay. We got about a ½ inch of clearance over here.
That's all you need. As long as it clears, we're probably good. Well, as far as I'm concerned, we're ready for the test drive. What do you think? It's got more pull to it.
I don't know.
There is one way we can tell if it's faster. I mean, we did do 0 to 60 before, so.
Right.
Let's come to a halt here and see what we've got. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. See? That was way better.
Way better. Okay, and 60. Whoa, 6 seconds.
6.19.
That's pretty good. And you think you were accurate on your start?
Well, yeah. Did you feel the difference on the launch?
Oh, yeah. I think I need to drive the car a little bit more to find that power band and the perfect shift points. Because if you drop it just a little bit below that power band, it doesn't like it at all.
Yeah.
Man, it just hooks.
Yeah.
Wow, these tires have so much more grip.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, she got a lot of tire rub, actually. Here you go.
Oh, that was pretty good.
That was a little big. Man, it just hooks.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Damn, the Subaru is like a rally car.
Dude, this thing is perfect. Woo! Uh-oh.
Oh, right off the burn.
Oh, man, yeah!
Turbo power! Yeah! Oh, man, that's smooth. Oh, beautiful, Wiley. Oh! All right. Woo! That was great, man.
Dude, wow, that was so much fun.
It was great, man. And you're right. The Subaru is a lot of fun.
Well, thank you for admitting it, Steve.
No, it is. It was a blast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's almost unbeatable. Or is it?
I don't know. We have the off-road Challenger. Let's go for a ride, bro.
Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Like butter. Woo! Oh, yeah. Go, 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 go. Yeah! Oh, dude, nice driving. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Here's the big one. Whoa! It's like being in a Pro 2 truck. Sounds like just cutting out a bit. There you go. Woo! Come on, baby. Whoa! That was quite the launch. What do you reckon is wrong?
The distributor drive bushing and the block is totally worn out. Come on, baby, don't build me now!
Uh-oh.
That's no good.
Well,
I just wanted more, Wiley. More, because that was just like the most fun you can have behind the wheel.
that was a blast, man.
You know, I should have known better because when I was working on that intake manifold and I was putting the distributor back in, I could see the bushing in the block that it rides in had a ton of slop, and it just threw the distributor way off, and the rotor was basically right between two different cylinders. And, you know, sometimes it would work, and then sometimes it just wouldn't even run. So that needs a repair. It's not that bad,
But we can't really fix it right here.
no. But we still had a great day, man.
We sure did, Steve. More fun than these cars can handle.
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna do it again. And if we do, you may see that on a future episode of Roadkill Garage.
All right, so I'm gonna throw this in and hopefully it solves our sloppy shifter solution. Wait, oh. Hopefully it solves our sloppy shifter situation. Hopefully it solves our sloppy shifter situation. Nice work today.
Thanks, man.
That's pretty good work. Too many works.
I know, but it worked good.
Fast Jack. That's what they call me in high school.
I don't know if I would take that as a compliment.
Bad, 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 bad.